What's going on, you guys? So we're gonna be doing this brow tutorial today. That's what you want. Hey, good morning everybody. So it's like 6 in the morning. We're gonna do eyebrow tutorial because we are going to need kind of a lot. I start off with brow gel. This is the Anastasia Clear Brow Gel. And then we're gonna need, I use 2 concealers. You don't need to use 2 concealers, but this is what I use. Also, foundation is really good. I don't wear foundations. Also, Precisely My Brow by Benefit. This is in 3.5. This is the Boing by Benefit. This is the Creaseless Concealer by Tarte. And then brushes, flat shader, a flat, very tiny concealer brush, and then this one or an angled brush, but I prefer this one. Okay, oh, and also sorry for the dirty palette, any palette of your choice. And this is mine. I'll show you the colors I'll be using later. I'm gonna do this brow for you, and then I guess we can repeat everything. It's kind of long though. So you want to start with brushing the hairs up with the brow gel. We're starting with the Anastasia Brow Gel. If you could find something that's tackier than this, like right off the bat, go for it.
I think Milk has a really good one, but this is what the lady at Sephora recommended to me, so this is what I picked up. Not much, and it works great. So a couple times, just running.
I think it kind of helps to like go with the natural growth of the hair as well as pulling it slightly up.
And then if you need to smooth it out later, you can smooth it out, but just try to make it smooth, consistent, and flat, so that when we go and put product over all this later, it's not like we're picking. Here, we'll let it dry. So, have some water again. Let that dry. Get ready on again. Never mind. Anyway, you don't want to go in too early because then you're just going to be repeating step 1. You don't want to wait too late because then the product is going to be too hard and like too crackly. And I just want to let it get a little tacky and then again go in upwards a little more and then smooth out the edges with the tip of the spoolie. You can also do this with a regular spoolie if you don't want to waste more gel, but I feel like the gel really gives it that lifelike appearance at the end, that fluffiness at the end. And then I've stopped there. So this is after, oh, I should have disclaimed this, I have not done my eyebrows in like weeks, but this is after, and this is before. Before and after.
We're gonna go in with concealer. Underneath, I'm taking the darker concealer, or the one that's closer to my skin color. And I feel like the difference with using a lighter and the skin color one, or like just using one, I feel like using 2 will give you more dimension at the end, because I'm gonna use this to clean up the entirety of the underneath of the brow, and then I'm going to be using the lighter concealer to like explain how I was laying down the concealer. You really just want to stay close to that hairline, if you want to call it that, without putting it exactly where you want it to be, just because you want to leave extra room to compensate for blending. And we're also going to be adding the brow product on top, and you don't want that to blend in with the concealer later. I do want to point out that there is a bit of thinning right underneath the arch of my brow, which I'm pointing out here. And if I hadn't taken that into consideration and had just gone over it with the concealer, the bottom line of my brow would not look as straight in the end result. So just keep that in mind. Keep in mind what kind of shape you want for your brow and how your natural actual brow fits in with that. Okay, just keep that in mind.
Over time, just because I don't know, I feel like that line isn't strong enough. A little more.
I usually do this with a fluffy blending brush, something kind of like this, maybe a little more round. Again, before and after. I said like that part is kind of thin, so you can't really see, but I've put the concealer right here so I can fill that in and draw that in later. Now that we're done concealing underneath, we're gonna go in with the brow pencil. And I like to start with the tail, kind of just following the concealer line that I have just made.
I'll show you guys what I meant by blending the two colors together, because I think I did. But I don't have to put that again, so. I like to go in with one strong swoop at the tip because I feel like it gives me the strongest tail. And I also like to go in at the top of the tail. Oh, that's okay. And don't worry too much if the hair is stiff, and as you're working with it, if it looks a little crazy, because at the end we're actually going to fix that as well. And now, like, that shape is pretty good for me, so it's pretty much almost done.
It looks like now, before, it looks like now. So now going in with the flat brush, and the Morphe palette.
Okay, so I just tapped into those two colors very lightly to combine them, and then now I am removing most of the excess product onto the back of my hand. And since we have the most product on our brush here, I'm going to want to start with the tail where we want the highest opacity. Then I'm taking the rest of the product and I am raking it through the hair. And I say raking because the hair on your brow right now is hardened from the brow gel we put on prior. And so all you really have to do is, with very little pressure, just run the brush along the brow hairs, and they'll literally just pick up any of that brown shadow that's on the brush. And now I'm just taking the brush. When you see me go near the front of the brow again, yeah, I'm taking it horizontal, and I'm following the natural shape of my brow to just make sure that everything is nice and straight and blended. And here we go, right there. Now here, very, 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 very lightly, you're gonna flick the color upwards so that the ombre also goes upwards with the natural brow.
Okay. Before and after. Oh, a really good way to know if like your brows are good is like for pictures, just look in the camera, like take a selfie before you leave.
And what I mean here, guys, is to perfect the brows. I feel like I catch all of the errors that I don't catch in the mirror. I feel like I actually catch them in my camera. So just take a look at them in your camera before you walk out the door.
Gently blending out all the work I just did. And if you lose anything, because there are times where you'll be brushing through the brows and you might notice like some product, like you blended it off, or it's like a naked spot, like just lighten it over, okay, with more eyeshadow or a couple lines from pencil. I try not to use pencil too much because I feel like the pencil really makes it look fake sometimes. Okay, and I don't really like to clean the upper brow with concealer, so honestly, yeah, I kind of just do one of those things where this concealer trick thing. So this is what I was telling you guys about diamond cheek. Because, yes, I can go in with this one again, and yes, it'll look good, yes. Pero, it is not going to look like what I'm about to show you guys. The tail involves the tail. And again, see, I told you guys. Things like this happen, it's okay, we can fix it, you know.
This is what I was saying when I said I recommend using 2 different concealers, because we use this one to underline the entirety of the underbrow. So that just makes it clean. Okay, that just makes it clean. Now, we're gonna go in with the lighter one, maybe like a shade or 2 lighter than your skin color, not too light.
Okay, and then kind of like on the outer edge of my pupil, I'm gonna start. Make sure you don't have too much product either. You don't want your under eye or your under eyebrow looking cakey. Like this. And I'm gonna kind of bring that from the center, lightly from the center, and then you want the highest opacity at the very underneath of the brow bone, or of the brow. And just, yeah. And I'm just gonna come it out lightly. I blend it out a little outwards towards the front of the brow, like this area, but not too much. Because now, like I said before, we are highlighting this area, so you want to bring it to the area because it's the highest point of the brow. And again, it's looking a little cakey in here, so I like to really get in there. Don't touch the work you just did, because you'll be so mad at yourself, because it'll look muddy. Okay. And I just like to go in with my pinky, because that will melt the product into the skin, making it look more real, but still maintain that, like, slight highlight.
Final step. More brow gel.
And this time, you're really focusing on how you want the brow to look overall, how you want the hairs to poke out. I really like the front to poke out a little more. I feel like it makes it look a little more natural. And at the very front, I like to just go with the tip because I feel like that really helps out the hair. And yeah, so
That is the brow for you.
Yeah, that's pretty good. Okay, so yeah, that's the brow for you. I hope that was good enough. If you have questions, let me know.